We see all through the Old Testament and in the New Testament, mainly the prophets of the Old Testament doing what they called prophetic acts, things that God would ask them to do in the physical that often looked very strange. They often looked very unorthodox. The people around them were like, why are they doing that? But when you do something in the physical, even if it doesn't make sense to the people around you, it releases a spiritual reward. But we've got people who are not hearing from God. They're not hearing the voice of the Lord. They are just doing crazy stuff, outlandish stuff that the Spirit of God would not and has never borne witness with, and they're calling it a prophetic act. And all that does is create skepticism towards the prophetic work of the Holy Spirit, which is still an active work of God. That's still an active work of the Holy Spirit, is the prophetic ministry. When we do not operate by His voice and we just want to do prophetic acts for the sake of being weird. I love what Bill Johnson said once. Sometimes the Holy Spirit asks us to do things that the person with the secular mind does not understand. And that's one thing for them to call it weird, but there's no reward, he said. There's no reward in heaven for just being weird. Many times we're trying to do things just because we think there's a virtue in being weird, and there's not. There are real, genuine prophetic acts that people are skeptical about now because they've seen so much inauthenticity in the prophetic movement.